Alright, so Newton's first law is the law of motion, or the law of inertia. Inertia is basically, the law states that any object that's moving is going to continue moving, any object that's at rest is going to continue resting unless some outside force is exerted upon it. The first example, and the only example I'm going to show you, is this ball. Right now, the ball is at rest. Nothing is on it. But if I, for example, blew on it like this, it slowly moves. The ball needs an outside force like my wind exerted from my mouth to move it. If the ball's like this, and say I tap it over to the wall, it's gonna keep moving. But then it hits the door, and the door bounces it off. The door exerts force on it. Or it can lose force due to friction and no other outside force pushing it, like say wind or anything else. My next example is this water bottle that I have tied to a string. Right now, nothing is being exerted on it. Like it's just gravity holding it to the ground. If I slowly move it, it keeps going, but because it's tied to the string, I stop moving it, and it stops. If I keep going, it's gonna keep going. If I were to throw this, like so, it's gonna keep rolling due to the curvature of the bottle, but due to friction, it'll eventually stop. That's the outside force that's going to keep stopping it. If things like friction didn't exist, it would keep going. And the curvature of the bottle would make it spin in different directions. Inertia resists motion. So I have the bottle here, and I move it with me, it'll keep going, but if I were to say turn, it would continue to move. Sort of like if you don't have your seatbelt on in a car. I would pull it, and pull it, and pull it, and then suddenly turn. The back of the bottle would still continue to move more than the front because the bottle has more inertia in the back.